DOJ lawsuit against Illinois sanctuary city policies dismissed. What it means. In a stunning legal development, a federal judge has tossed out the U.S. Department of Justice's lawsuit against Illinois, Cook County, and Chicago regarding their sanctuary city policies. This decision has sent ripples through the legal and political landscapes, sparking intense debate. Chicago WLS, the ABC7 I-Team has uncovered that a federal judge has dismissed the lawsuit initiated by the U.S. Department of Justice against Illinois, Cook County, and Chicago over their sanctuary city policies. ABC7 Chicago is now streaming 24/7. Click here to watch. https abc7chicago.com/watch/live/110494. The lawsuit had alleged that the local government was obstructing federal immigration laws. Specifically, it targeted local regulations that prevent local law enforcement from participating in immigration enforcement and from sharing the immigration status of criminals. U.S. District Court Judge Lindsey Jenkins dismissed the case, stating the individual defendants are dismissed because the United States lacks standing to sue them with respect to the sanctuary policies. The federal government may not compel the states to enact or administer a federal regulatory program. While Congress has many enumerated powers and may even override state law, it may not use states as federal tools. Interestingly, the Department of Justice did not provide any comment to the I-Team regarding this ruling. But here's where it gets controversial. The case was dismissed without prejudice, meaning the DOJ could potentially appeal or refile the case. However, ABC7's chief legal expert Gil Soffer pointed out that doing so would be challenging, as the DOJ would need to present entirely new facts. Judge Jenkins has set an August 24th deadline for the Justice Department to amend its complaint, after which the dismissal would become final and with prejudice. See also, City of Chicago joins lawsuit over effort to block funds for sanctuary cities. https abc7chicago.com/post/immigration enforcement laws. City Chicago joins lawsuit effort block fund sanctuary cities. 173,988. Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul expressed his satisfaction with the decision, noting that it aligns with a similar dismissal by the Seventh Circuit during the first Trump administration. He emphasized the importance of the Trust Act, which delineates immigration enforcement as a federal responsibility, allowing state and local law enforcement to focus on community protection. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker celebrated the victory on social media, stating, "Breaking. Illinois just beat the Trump administration in federal court. Their case challenging the Bipartisan Trust Act was dismissed. Unlike the president, we follow the law and listen to the courts." Cook County State's Attorney Thylene O'Neill Byrd applauded Judge Jenkins' ruling, highlighting the importance of community trust in law enforcement and the pursuit of justice. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson's office also weighed in, emphasizing the legality and public safety benefits of Chicago's Welcoming City Ordinance. They vowed to continue defending the rights of all Chicagoans against federal overreach. Copyright 2025 WLS TV. All rights reserved. Judge dismisses Trump officials' lawsuit against Chicago's sanctuary policies. A judge just dealt a major blow to the Trump administration's efforts to crack down on sanctuary cities. In a groundbreaking ruling, a federal judge in Illinois dismissed a lawsuit filed by the Trump administration against Chicago, effectively upholding the city's long-standing sanctuary policies. This decision sends a powerful message. Cities have the right to protect their residents, even from federal immigration enforcement. But the lawsuit, filed in February, argued that Chicago's sanctuary laws, which limit cooperation between local police and federal immigration agents, were illegal and interfered with federal efforts to enforce immigration laws. The Trump administration claimed these policies hindered their ability to identify and deport undocumented immigrants. But Judge Lindsey Jenkins of the Northern District of Illinois saw it differently. She ruled in favor of the city, stating that Chicago's policies are lawful and do not violate federal law. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson celebrated the victory, saying, "This ruling affirms what we have long known, that Chicago's Welcoming City Ordinance is lawful and supports public safety." He emphasized that the city's focus should be on serving its residents, not on immigration enforcement. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker echoed this sentiment, tweeting, "Illinois just beat the Trump administration in federal court. This isn't an isolated incident. The Trump administration has been relentlessly pursuing legal action against cities and states that implement sanctuary policies. They have targeted cities like Los Angeles, New York City, Denver, Rochester, New York, and even filed lawsuits against 4 New Jersey cities in May. But here's where it gets controversial. The very definition of sanctuary city is hotly debated. There's no official legal definition, and the term often encompasses a range of policies, from limiting local police cooperation with ICE to providing legal aid to undocumented immigrants. This ambiguity fuels the controversy, as opponents argue that sanctuary cities shield criminals from deportation, while supporters maintain they protect vulnerable communities and promote public safety. Chicago, a city with a long history of embracing immigrants, has been a sanctuary city for decades. The city has repeatedly strengthened its sanctuary laws, even during Trump's first term in 2017, when then-Governor Bruce Rauner, a Republican, signed statewide sanctuary protections into law, defying his own party. This begs the question, should cities have the right to limit cooperation with federal immigration enforcement? And what are the implications for both local communities and national immigration policy? These are complex issues with no easy answers, and the debate is likely to continue as the legal battles over sanctuary cities rage on.